Hello and welcome everyone. We are
I see
back
signs.
to
We're
some
too
more
few to
Torment
recall the
today.
city.
We got some more Total War Torment. Last we were fighting the fellow barbarians to the north. And yeah, so we're going to continue that trend. All right. I don't really want to fight that town right now. But hey, what are you doing?
Vent frustration.
But my territory? What is this thing's territory?
Ooh, hang on. I need to do
Hello,
something.
how are you? And we will go into. Can I not do rating stance? Encampment stance. We will. What's my rating stance? Rating.
The
Haha.
sea is no respite from Zhenjiang.
All right. Do some rating over here. I think I'm actually in my own territory by accident. I will move next turn. That's probably why they're all pissy down there. She comes to attack. I don't actually know what's going on with it. It won't allow me to continue recruitment.
Keep moving. Marching. It gives me nothing. Get moving.
There we go. Now we're raiding somebody else's lands. See if that works. I don't know if the turtle voices need to come back or not.
Squirrel.
It is the squirrel. I understand this.
Eh?
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 How's your day been, Nate? See, I'm being
Eh?
nice to you. Oh, she.
Hmm.
Show rage. Standard stance.
Alright. I don't know if I can do this or not. We're gonna try it, and if I fail and die, we will just restart. Because this is not going very well.
That's the spirit.
Exactly. We will start the battle.
This is more than our struggle. It is China's.
They will soon be erased from history.
But any chance
Today
Ben is
they
going to
will
join us
fall,
today?
and we shall ascend.
Unsure. He says he's not going to right now.
Now go.
That's fine.
Seek glory. It will not come to you.
But wonder. Okay. Oh, this is a rather unpleasant looking city.
I can't see, so I'm just going to take your word for it.
Why is that?
'Cause I can't see it. Hang on.
You have to go to YouTube. Hold on.
I'm going.
Hold on. No. Actually, no, I can't here. All right.
The time has come.
Ooh, I have deployables. Not that they're really helpful right now. Alright.
Oh, so voice mod has different voices every day.
Stand ready.
And guess what one of them was?
What is that?
The chipmunk one.
Ah. Why am I not surprised?
It makes me very happy.
Does it make you very happy?
The
I'm
great
glad it
squirrel
makes
in
you
all
happy.
When did we do that again? A couple days ago. The great squirreling of 2020 is upon us yet again.
Alrighty. So they seem dead set on defending those, but I have zero intention of running my forces down 2 sets
Stand ready.
Yes.
Quick, march.
of towers. The towers in this game need to install the oh man, I forgot their name. It's a mod a lot of people use. I use it on my Total War Warhammer. So if we die in a horrible fire here, I'll jump on Total War Warhammer real quick, and we'll play some Skaven or something.
Make haste.
Okay. Hello.
Move out quickly.
What in the
Hello?
world are you doing? What are you idiots doing? Shoot the towers. Oh, I don't have fire arrows.
You could just try
Faster.
exploding.
Rain down missiles. Ready.
Alright, I turned it off.
I couldn't really understand what you were saying anyway, bud.
Yeah, I know.
Would you explode?
What? What's gonna explode?
Everything.
He wanted you to explode.
Oh, he wanted me to explode.
No, I wanted you to explode other people.
Yeah. Well, how about you go to
Hold
defeats?
position. At the ready. Steady. Our men are running. The spineless cowards. Take heed, warriors. Weapons. With speed.
Well, maybe if they didn't do what I told them not to do,
Steel yourselves.
they wouldn't be getting lambasted by arrow fire.
Take heed, warriors. Go, go.
Go, go. Quick, quick. Oh, there's only 6 of you.
The chipmunk boys?
Our comrade falls. Hold the line.
Yeah, this is going very badly.
Prepare.
Yeah, I don't know what was going on. I couldn't recover anything. I couldn't get myself
Take heed, warriors.
replenished. It wouldn't replenish for some reason. And I don't know why.
Weapons ready. Stand by
It
axis.
was quite strange indeed.
March quickly. Stand ready. Ready. Hurry. Our men have been discovered. The time has come.
Indeed.
Steel yourself. Make ready.
Oh, well, she's gone. Yeah, this is not going well.
Charge.
Alright.
Be ready. The time has come.
Everyone attack. Just get in there. Everybody die. Time for everyone to die. And down they will go.
Fire at will. Go, go, go.
Alrighty. Yeah, we had a slight change of plans today. We were going to do some Borderlands, but just didn't work out today. And then we're going to try to do some Civ, and
I just
that didn't
can't
work
think.
either. But that's
Our
okay.
men are running, the spineless cowards!
Entertainment is entertainment. And watching me horribly fail at Total War is, in fact, a type of entertainment.
One of our generals is dead.
Alrighty, we will end this pain real
No.
quick here. Concede
No
defeat.
pain, no gain.
End battle. Alright. So, yeah, that was not a close defeat. That was a tremendous and horrible, just very unpleasant defeat. But
Got stomped.
I got stomped.
Squish.
Couldn't hear you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you on the other mic, but not your own.
We will endure.
You hear me now?
No.
Oof.
Fall back.
Alright. Well, we're going to call this one. It did not work out.
A
Wah,
lovely
wah,
time in
wah,
Woodstock.
wah.
Yep. Alright. I will be right back. I'm going to go. I'm not going to. I'm going to start the other stream. We will do Total War Warhammer 2.
You just gonna transition.
Yeah, why?
Okay.
Well. Is there anything in the chat would like to have questions for while I fix this, make sure it works?
Tips, tricks, anything like that?
Yeah. So Total War. So the AI is not the best. It's pretty easy to cheese, especially once you get like siege equipment. You can tie them up pretty heavily with rather cheap units. Put them in the corner. Surround the artillery with a bunch of melee class and just bomb the ever living doo doo out of the rest of them. Just pump all your technology and stuff into more ammunition, greater damage from artillery, things like that, along with archers. And I mean, there are a lot of people who've played Total War Warhammer with the elves, and they don't do anything but have archers. That's all they have.
It's the only thing elves are good at.
That's not true. It's just the thing they're really, really good at.
Yeah, but why do anything else when you could do the one thing that you're really, really good at?
Well, because to me that's boring.
Fair, very fair.
Just sitting there and putting them all in the corner and watching them shoot everything to death, and then moving and running them because they're as fast as cavalry to the other side of the map, and then shooting them again. That's boring.
Come get me.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm over here now.
Or bottlenecking them. Bottlenecking can be good. There's a particular map in Total Warhammer 1, I think, where you're playing as the elves, and to keep the tree alive after just waves and waves and waves of the roaming hordes of beastmen and stuff like that, there's really no other way to do it than there's this little pond that they can't walk around, and you just stack your thing full of archers and stick your tree in the front, and they can't get through, and then you just shoot them to death. That's the only way to really survive the game. Like, they kind of made it that way. There's not much else you can do in the beginning.
Mhm.
Eventually,
Yeah.
you can put an army there and things like that, but it gets real boring, and it happens every single turn. It is absolutely terrible.
Mhm.
I'm really hoping Total War Warhammer 3 picks up the slack, hoping for a new engine,
Have you
because
seen
they've
the
had the
reveal?
same engine for 13 or 14 years now. It's the same thing that was in Rome 2. That's an old game. Technology has come a long way. AI has come a long way. They need to, as many creators have said, or other YouTubers have said, lazy CA. So they just keep pumping out the same thing, and then you have this Total War Troy coming out, and it's a Saga game. I don't recommend most of the Saga games. The only one is the Shogun's 2, which is technically a Saga game, and that one's a lot of fun. But other than that, most of the rest of them are just terribly made games. It's like they just take half of what they're going to put into their actual title and then sell it to you. It's kind of weird.
But you know what the other half is?
What's that?
DLC later.
Yes, you are not wrong.
We're double dipping.
And that's true. I mean, but in all honesty, as long as people keep giving them money, I mean, you can't really blame them.
Yeah, but I can't say like what Kibbs and Arch say about it, where they're uncreative assembly.
All right. Well, we are not going to play that game.
Is it not working?
No, it's not that. It's working.
It's working too well.
No,
It's become too powerful.
No. So, I guess we're not doing a Total War game. We're going to do this.
Hmm?
Hold on. You'll see. Just a minute. Now, this game got quite a bit of flack.
Oh no.
A lot of people didn't like it, but I actually find it kind of fun. It's kind of cheesy, but I'm a long time Dark Angels fan, so I do love my 40K.
What is it? Space Hulk?
Nope. There you go. It should show up here in just a second. Let me, I haven't played this on here yet. We're going to go to audio. Master volume's going to go down. Music's going to go that way. Sound effects are going to go there. Voice there.
You know we can't see that, right?
You will in a minute.
Hmm.
Nate and I are just hanging out swapping memes while you're doing this.
That's fine. You realize nobody can hear you on your actual headset.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't hear you.
They can kind of hear you through my mic, and that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Do you see the game now?
I do indeed. Deathwing. Woohoo.
Yep.
It is Space Hulk.
We'll just do that one.
Like,
All
you
right,
see
we'll
that
start it from the beginning.
There are a bunch of mods where you get to play as a Blood Marine.
A what?
Blood Marine, where they're just bright red.
Not working
They have
at
all of the Ultramarine insignias, but they're just red. That's what they called it, at least the mod. It's some kind of original creation thing that they were trying to go for.
Test. There you go. All right.
Can you hear me now?
No, because you
Nope.
have it in the test. Now do it.
Can you hear me now?
Yes,
Yep.
Woot!
she's alive, alive.
I'm hate-yelled. Praise the...
Mighty Acorn.
Yeah, the acorn, yeah.
Oh, Lord.
I was gonna go put on the squirrel voice and I decided against it.
This is
Because today, it's not a squirrel voice. It is a chipmunk voice. And I don't know if the chipmunks are ready for the mighty acorn.
They're not.
A space Hulk has been deposited here.
They will
by
be
the
assimilated
uncaring
later.
tides of the Immaterium.
Like the Borg.
I have dubbed this drifting lair of abominations.
Wouldn't it be awesome? Like little squirrels with cybernetic implants running around?
Hive swarm of Tyrians already
Perfect!
the system. So are the honored warriors of the
Can you
Death
combine
Wing
the two
embark on
voices? So
purging
it's the
of this
squirrel
space
voice
Hulk.
and that one?
Our
No, I
brothers shall
wish, though,
assist
that'd be
the Astra
hilarious.
Militarum and Imperial Navy in destroying this tendril of the Great Devourer. Command of the assault belongs to an epistolary of the librarian. A deadly battle
man, my
cycle
feet are
of the
hurting.
chapter. Leading a specially assembled squad,
Evidently wearing
the
shoes and
librarian will
walking for long
investigate
periods of time
abnormal
can cause
order
damage to
returns
your
and
feet.
psychic emanations
Who knew?
from within
I
space.
don't know. If only there was some scientific study about this.
Premonitions.
Probably make a lot of money doing a scientific study like
Ether
this.
gifts me vision.
That walking is bad.
Threat far more deadly than
Walk-
I believe that man because it's exactly what I want to hear.
And a dark promise. A ship in the shadow. A relic from our secret past.
Like,
I feel the
did you hear
tightness
that
in
eating
my
a pizza
gut
for breakfast every
as
day
I
is
see
better
a
for you than
cataclysm
eating
as
pancakes?
yet unseen.
Pizza actually has redeeming qualities. Pancakes are just
Descends
cake
upon
for
us.
breakfast covered in
The shadow
sugar.
of death.
But it
But
tastes
it's
so very
Canadian
good.
sugar.
It is Canadian sugar.
Why is it only socially acceptable to
The
eat
first scans
like
of
dessert
the space
for breakfast,
have
but not for
revealed
any
a
other
dark
meal?
angel
Like
ship
if I
that
eat a
dates
donut
back
for
to
breakfast,
the
nobody's
age
gonna
of
look at me funny.
heresy.
But if I do
Breakfast
that
cake.
for lunch,
It is located in the
I do it
heart
for
of
lunch,
the Olethros space
I'm gonna
hulk.
get weird glare.
This ship from our ancestors seems to be protected by
I won't glare at you. It's a donut. It can be acceptable at any point in the
Teleportation to
day.
ship is
I
currently
agree.
impossible. The only
Donuts
way to
are a
reach it is
universal
through
good.
the main mass of the space hulk.
But then it's
Reaching
weird
this
if I have a
ship is
burrito
your
for breakfast,
primary concern.
unless it's a breakfast burrito.
Trust your battle brothers to deal with the
Breakfast
rest of the
burritos are
Olethros.
gross.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Brothers, retribution is at hand.
Cancelled,
It is our
demonetized, banned.
strength.
I know,
We
How
right?
dare you
sons
disagree
of
with us?
Caliban. Let
What?
fury
I didn't
guide
disagree.
your
I hate them.
efforts. Let vengeance
They're all
be your
egg.
song.
Yeah,
We
exactly.
are the angels of death,
Like,
and our enemies shall fall.
Hopefully not that.
I don't know. Have you had those Taco Bell burritos?
No, I know
They
better
might-
than that.
It might be leg.
They're, however, getting rid of my steak soft taco, and I'm heartbroken.
And we need to boycott Taco Bell. Bring back the Stay Soft Taco and Enchilada.
Booyah! The enchilada was amazing.
Many people still find it strange that the best thing on the menu is obviously the quesadilla.
Off of what?
Taco Bell.
Taco Bell,
It's the only thing on the menu, isn't it?
pretty much.
The quesadilla?
Well,
Whether
it's
it be with
quesadilla,
steak,
and then
chicken, or
and then it
anything
just
else.
says diarrhea all the other times, right?
Well, they're all the same thing. It's some of them have beans inside the taco, some of them have beans outside of the taco, some of them don't have beans, but it all tastes exactly the same. Taco Bell has one product.
Diarrhea.
Yes.
Librarian,
Pure, unadulterated diarrhea.
proceeding.
Wednesday, Wednesday, Wednesday!
Your sensorium should receive Gideon's beacon signal.
How do you have adulterated diarrhea?
Need Squad Gideon to secure the
You don't want to know
Like,
that question.
Impure adulterated diarrhea.
It's adulteria.
To secure the
Thank you very
Ew.
much.
to establish the full bridge.
18 plus.
Praise the lion.
It's German for some reason. Not to offend any Germans out there, but you know, I'm not wrong, and you can't disagree with me. Change my mind.
You are both despicable.
That's
I
why you
am
love
pretty
us.
despicable, Liz. Have you not understand? Like, how do you not understand that I'm a horrific human being?
He is adorable, though.
That's why there's so much rain. It's because God looks at me and weeps.
We had a drought.
It's been pouring rain here. I don't know what you're talking about.
It's been extra despicable lately, but like previously, you must have been an angel.
I can neither confirm nor deny it.
How political of you, kiddo.
Yes. Pinocchio would have made a good politician.
That's
He doesn't need to lie, he just keeps distracting from the truth. I always thought, what would happen if I became a politician? Like, I like to think I would be one of the only, like, pure politicians who has no real desire to do bad things or make money or
I'm
anything
getting
like
shot,
that.
and it's painful.
And then I would be like, well, I probably shouldn't have that much
Well, that was
power.
dumb.
yeah, no.
Oh, forgot controls. Spacebar.
I would remove pants
me.
from the global
Heal me,
economy if I
brother.
had the possibility.
Pants?
Yes. No pants.
There are some people who should wear pants.
Free the legs.
No. Disavow.
But socks. Continue with socks.
Socks you can do. Socks and sandals, no.
You be the
Unless-
fashion police.
I could. I would create the Department of Fashion Police.
You wear sweatpants and a t-shirt like every single day. How are
I'm
you going
wearing
to be the
sweatpants
fashion
and a
police?
t-shirt right now. I'm the
Not
comfy
even, like-
fashion police.
Is there
Doesn't
anyone out
matter
there
how
who can
good it
save
looks.
me? Ben, where are you?
He's gone. You're stuck here listening to my ramblings about pants.
Apparently.
Purgatory 2.
Oh, running through the halls.
So-
What the hell was that? Oh, servo. Servo's call.
Brother. You need to run into Bulk Bogan. Instead of calling you brother, he just calls you cousin.
Cousin.
Cousin. That's what I'm
The
telling you. Hell
Omnissiah
yeah,
knows
cousin.
all and comprehends all. Blah, blah,
Ooh,
blah,
you
blah,
crit
detect
on a
several
perception check.
Yeah. What?
Nice.
Huh?
What?
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 Huh?
Eh?
Nothing.
Alright. Maze, maze, maze. That's where it
Technology
wants
is
me to
great.
go.
How do you know?
Because there's a giant yellow dot.
Ah, yes, the Skyrim mindset.
Yes.
Dot. Follow.
Yeah, exactly.
To find the dot, one must first become the dot.
This is not an omniscient dot. It is just a
I
dot.
gotta touch the dot. I gotta lick the dot. I gotta be the dot.
Well, you could lick it before you touch it. Like, fondle the dot. Be like,
You guys are just...
seduce the dot. You're a bard. Come on,
I'm a
man.
bard. Wait, let me go get my dice.
Roll for the seduction.
Hang on.
Ew.
Are you licking things?
I looked for 4 seconds and couldn't find them. They're gone.
That is actually a fairly detailed search for you.
I know, right? They no longer exist in this dimension.
It's because I
You
control
perform-
the dice.
You performed the great rite of banishment.
I did.
You put them in a sensible place. You stated it out loud, and then they're gone for forever.
Never to be found again.
Ever.
Removed from the material sphere.
And stuck in Animal Planet.
Oh, he's quivery. Look at the glitch.
Quivery.
Yes. He's having death seizures.
He's got
He was in-
Parkinson's. Don't.
I was gonna say temporal flux. You went there, dude.
Again, horrible human being.
Yes.
Yes, we are aware.
How do you not chop your nose off? Like, your sword is like right there
Old
in
of
your
you to
face.
assume he has a nose.
This is true. They might not have them anymore.
They do.
Like Voldemort.
That's a spine.
Voldemort?
That's guts.
Voldemort. Mortimer.
There'd be some shredded peoples in here.
Yeah, that does not look like a pleasant experience.
If that was divinity, I could eat them and learn things. But this is not an option in your current
They're
game.
perfectly good nutrients all over the floor.
Wasted protein.
Weapon jammed. That's bullshit.
Bonk it. Power
Have you-
fisted open.
Have you
Brother,
tried
we do not
turning it
mean
off on?
doors.
Have you tried turning it off and on again?
What class are you?
That was a great look.
Thank you, I appreciate that. I'm a Terminator.
Ah.
A Deathwing Terminator. I am basically your character in D&D 40k.
Mm-hmm.
See, watch. You want to see? Look. Smite. Force push.
I don't have force push yet, though.
Force bonk is what you need.
That's what he has.
Yeah, but do you have a conduit?
No.
Nate's all about the conduit bonking.
I want to put sharp stabby bits on the conduit to make it stab better.
You all need to get this game because I think it'd be fun to play 4-player.
I don't know if I can handle it. I can try.
It's all gonna be me going, I'm lost again.
Yeah.
I don't know where I am. I'll be the
You wanna-
existential space marine.
You could be the apothecary.
Who am I? Where am I?
Why am I? Why are we still here?
Yeah.
Just the
None.
suffering.
I can't see any of you, so you don't exist anymore.
Gross. Dead Space Marines.
Ooh, it is gross.
They're gooey.
Oh, wait. There we go. Tasty.
All right.
All right. Oh my
Well,
God.
fun, fun, fun. Aiden just walked in here with a really big nosebleed. Hey, there's your bonk stick.
Bonking stick? Bonking
Yeah, look.
stick. I can't really see it. There's quite a bit of delay.
20 seconds.
20 seconds is everything in the internet culture.
I know.
I've already forgotten what it was.
There's a bonking stick. Oh, I didn't pick it up.
What do you think about the current mask mandate in our area?
I never
What?
seen this before. That's pretty cool. What?
What do you think about the mask mandate in our area currently?
I think it's a little ridiculous. I
Same.
don't much, I'm not gonna lie. Most of the time, I don't really follow it.
Well, it's like I wouldn't care if they asked us to wear masks. Like, hey, we're asking that you wear a mask and do everything. Okay. But then they go, we're making you wear masks. Now I don't want to do it.
It's not even that, it's, I mean, well, short and skinny of it is they don't even know what's the correct thing to do.
Yeah, I mean, there's no rules. They
I mean,
change, like,
they
every
want to yell
4
at us for
seconds.
wearing masks, but quote unquote peaceful protests, thousands of people yelling at the top of their lungs, spitting all over each other. That's okay.
It's all fine. Don't you know it's the most politically active virus we've ever had? It skips right over protests.
I know. It's
Unless-
amazing.
Unless they're lockdown protests, in which case they're killing grandma.
Yeah. There's a lot of gooey bits in here.
Again, nutrients. Just slurp them up. I'll hand you a straw.
I am not a tyrannid. The fact that they haven't been eaten yet is quite disconcerting, though.
But
Heal me, brother.
you don't need to be a tyrannid to slurp up gooey bits.
This is true. Space Marines have special, you
Slurpage
know,
power.
like stomach stuff. They can basically eat dirt and it's food. I mean,
Just like meat. What is
no,
that?
you
High
just eat
quality
dirt by
trash.
accident because you drop food on the floor or something.
I'm willing to eat it anyway. I mean, the germs have to wait for 5 seconds.
They do indeed.
Have you seen, though, that amidst growing health concerns, the 5-second rule has been shortened to 3 seconds?
Oh, has it?
Unconstitutional,
Okay.
in my opinion. I find this highly fallacious and unrequired.
Good to know. Did I really not go to the right place? Ah, the mazes that are this game.
It's just like our first time in D&D 40K.
Oh yeah, that was hilarious. You guys were having a blast. I think that. How long did that session take? Like 5 hours?
Yeah, 5 hours.
And you
it was
guys had one place
shift.
to go, and you couldn't get through it.
I blame Jonas.
Well, to be honest, I did have to fix that mechanic a little bit. I think we've got it pretty well straightened up now, where there's not, with the different modes basically of combat, where you have the explore mode versus the regular combat mode.
And then we have roleplay mode.
Yeah, which is what we'll be doing tomorrow for the most part.
Tomorrow? I wasn't aware we were doing it tomorrow.
Tomorrow is Sunday.
Oh, well, there you go.
We need to make sure. Patrick's going to be here at 7-ish, I believe.
7-ish? Okay.
Yeah, we're going to stream it. I still have some things to write down. That's okay. I'll get it taken care of before the next day. Oops, I shot my brother. He has been torn open.
He'll be fine.
Is he okay?
Little man with the nosebleed. He'll be fine.
Tyranids! Ah!
Eat them back. Eat them before they eat you. You gotta take a stand against Tyranid oppression.
Is that a stand enough for you?
No. Defund the Tyranids.
I agree. Defund the
world.
Tyranid.
It's yeet or be eaten.
Eat them. More?
Brother, I will respawn.
Now where does it want me to go now? Where do you want me to go? You didn't give me a dot.
You didn't have a dot to become. I am one with the dot, and the dot is with me.
Reactivate the defense grid at any cost. Our foes approach quickly. We must reactivate local defensive systems to secure the
A Mechanicus body.
Rogue
That's what
One
we
was better
need.
than
We
the
need an
current
actual,
trilogy.
like, Mechanicus game. That would be fun.
It's never gonna
I
happen.
mean, I like, Power Armor as much as the next person, but that's all they ever make for games. I mean, I get it. It's the superhuman awesomeness and things like that.
Big
but
punchy robot.
big punchy robot. Where's the defense grid? There it is.
I mean, that started with
Aw.
Rock'em Sock'em robots.
I don't know that it was that far back.
Now I want to watch Real Steel. Thanks a lot, man.
You're not there. I couldn't hear you.
But no, we can't have a Mechanicus game. They're gonna probably make a female Space Marine game.
Oh.
Because,
Oh, don't. No. No
Female
trigger. No
Primarchs.
trigger. No trigger.
signal echoes.
No, do it.
No. I refuse.
Use your hate. Your anger.
No. I mean, I guess, like, I honestly think Arch's letter campaign did a lot to help in that regard. She's kind of get them to take a second look.
Like, you guys are being dumb.
Yeah, well, it's not even
Stop.
that so much as they're like, well, we actually want this for everyone, because I would really like. I mean, imagine if mainstream, to the degree of mainstream media, if you had the right people in mainstream media. Who those people are is beyond me. But, you had the right people doing. You could have an awesome, movie.
Yeah.
In a sense. Don't do the Space Marines. Do Yarick and do the Armageddon story. One of my favorites. I love the Armageddon story. That is one of the best. And in my opinion, I don't believe it is considered one of the best, but and I'm talking First War, not or well, technically Second War. Not the Third War or the second, you know. But yeah, dude,
There's too
Commissar
many wars to
Yarrick
keep
and
track of.
his awesomeness. How they finally beat back the.
Well, that's the thing, is that we're not ever going to really get anything like that because we're too busy appealing to the very,
buddy.
very small minority of people that don't actually engage with anything Warhammer at all, but complain about not being inclusive enough.
I mean,
Do they consume any of the media? No. Do they buy anything? No.
I bought the actual like movie.
Yeah.
Your thing's back on because I can hear myself.
Well, it's like the did you see the
Oh,
new
can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you see the new Marvel heroes? Or I can't remember if they're Marvel or DC. I think they're Marvel.
They canceled those.
Yeah, I know. but,
Backpack
like,
Girl and all that stupidity.
My superpower is backpack.
Like Dora the Explorer?
Yes.
Kinda.
Uh,
It wasn't exactly
like-
well thought out.
There were
sad.
2 heroes literally named Snowflake and Space Face. If that gives any illusion to what it was.
That hurt.
Like, that actually threatened comic book sales for the company as a whole when they started pushing that. Because everybody saw it and went, oh, that sounds dumb. And it was.
Well, so the classic saying, the squeakiest wheel gets oiled first.
Yeah.
I think we as a group of individuals who like our stuff more or less the same as it's always been. Not that we don't like new things.
Yeah, well, I like innovation. I don't want overt political messages in the innovation. I want to see people punch each other really fast and hurt each other and blow.
You
stuff
also
up.
like
That's about it.
Dragon Ball.
Yes, I do, because it's just big sweaty guys screaming at each other and blowing things up, and it's great.
Yeah, great isn't the exact
so
word.
many explosions.
Semi-entertaining, maybe.
I get to see things explode. And
No, you get to watch 12 episodes and one thing explodes.
it's worth it.
Is it though?
Yes. I mean, like, the most recent part of the anime that's aired was the Tournament of Power, and I think it's like 40 episodes.
Yeah, that's
Guess
pretty
how long
ridiculous.
The whole thing is. I guess how long the whole arc actually lasts in the show.
Wasn't
in
it like
the
35
show's
minutes
time.
or something like that?
45 minutes.
45.
48 minutes, I think. And in that time, let's see. I think 9 universes are erased. Literally. Gone. Reduced to atoms.
Well, they're reduced to nothingness, technically, because he just unmakes them.
Yeah, gone. Universe machine broke. But yeah, the new heroes were dumb. Because it's like, their powers weren't even interesting.
Yeah.
Or did they make sense? Like, oh, this boy had special
He can,
internet juice pushed into him.
now, that could actually be interesting.
It
You'd
could
have to
be,
make
but
him a very unpleasant human being, though.
internet juice.
Like, you know what I mean? Google Boy, I think is what he was called or whatever, right?
I don't know. Something like that. It could be
Basically, it was a
interesting.
shortcut around making a very intelligent superhero. And that's fine. I mean, you had Donatello. We all
Yeah.
need our intelligent guy. They can be fun. They can, you know, either make him quirky
Or an asshole.
or an ass. Yeah. Like
There is
the
no
the
in-between.
Deadpool guy who, his weapons guy. He is a smartass.
It's
They did a
just like
fairly good
real
job
IT
in
workers.
the movies portraying him.
it's just like real IT workers.
One thing I don't like about this game is that they show the gene stealers here. These are the first enemies. Like,
The first.
yeah, these are the very first enemies. Just your generic gene stealers. These are one of their more, like, elite troops as far as Tyranids go. And then
Kind of
later
robust.
on, you'll see the Tormagants and that. They're the ones that are the elite troops. Oh, I hate those things. The explodey bits.
Mm-hmm.
That's a game makeup to make things annoying. Yeah, like
Now, which would win in a fight? The Tyranids or the Flood?
Tyranids.
Yeah, probably. I mean, the Flood have got that extremophile thing down to a science, but Tyranids can eat them and turn into them.
Well, so like the Flood, if I don't misremember it, because I haven't played that title because it's a terrible game. I know, unpopular opinion,
What?
but I hate
What
Halo.
do you mean? How
I hate
dare
Halo. Oh, you baited me into that one. Thank you.
I did. Canceled, demonetized, banned.
Yeah. But no, but the Flood, they would do spore things, right? Like they would explode and be like poisonous, if I'm not mistaken, right? Is that
Yeah,
right?
they had all kinds of stuff. They do like the parasitic like absorbing. They kind of do what the Tyranids do when I think about it, where they would kind of absorb people and use their bodies for stuff, or like they'd climb into them and use their bodies.
That must have been a different part. Like that wasn't in the first one. I only ever
They-
played the first one in this. I played the multiplayer of the second one, but
Yeah, the third one is where they started getting a little more crazy. Where they started, it was like an infection kind of thing, where they would spread
well,
and consume.
well that is
biomass.
very Tyranid. And if you
Yeah. Very
Mine's-
similar to Tyranids when I think about
ah,
it. Humanity as a whole is just kind of afraid of things that eat us and learn about us.
well, it's a very scary thought.
Yeah, I mean, they just, like, I guess it's more like this is why zombies are so scary, because it's not just like, oh, they kill you. It's they kill you and then you kill your friends. And
I don't.
in zombie
I've never
apocalypse-
thought that zombies are scary. Because in my personal
imagine-
opinion, there is no amount of zombies that can overrun. They're like, oh well, there's just billions of them. Guess what? Bullets can travel through more than one human body full, especially like squishy old dead tissue. Like, no,
Mhm.
it's gonna pass through 8 or 9 skulls. If they don't kill them outright, they will just cut them in half. You're
Yeah.
not very scary when you can't move.
Well, and then even then, like, you just wait, and then eventually there just won't be zombies anymore. They just degrade. They're gone.
Only some of them do that.
Eventually, all of them do.
No, like there are certain versions where they never like degrade or anything like that.
Take like Walking Dead zombies, where they start rotting pretty closely because the body cannibalizes itself. They keep moving,
And then you have
and then like after, like, I don't understand why it's still going on. Like, it's like, oh yeah, it's been 10 years since the outbreak. Like, no, they're gone, dude. They're gone. Like, it doesn't matter if it's a parasite controlling them or a virus. The body just can't survive that long without eating and regenerating cells all the time or anything like that.
Alright. Time to change it up a bit. I thought this episode was gonna be a little bit faster, guys. Sorry. So,
It's like she's
Oh.
vacuuming you.
she is.
The nozzle. Please hold
See this
still.
right here, and
For
this
the
over
nozzle.
here, hentai.
Yeah,
Look
Tentacle
at this.
porn
Look at
in
this.
progress.
Look, do not look into
the
the
nozzle.
tentacle.
Do not look at the tentacle.
The tentacle looks at you.
All die with me, Xenos.
Yeah, they're just a bunch of hentai fanatics. That's all they are.
Anti-spaghetti monsters.
Yep.
That's what the flying spaghetti monster is.
Oh,
It's
wow.
the Mechanicus.
Now you're gonna piss off the atheists.
That's not marinara. Oh, but back on the topic of zombie apocalypse.
Oh, okay.
How scary would it be if you were conscious the entire time your body was just moving around and shuffling and eating people? Like, you still had all of your thought, but you couldn't control your body. Like, at all.
I couldn't tell you.
Or, like, you have
As long
to
as I don't
watch.
have to taste.
Yeah.
Well, like,
'cause-
you wouldn't have any sensation other than, like, sight and sound.
oh, well, then that's not so bad.
Yeah, but you have
Then
to
then I'll
watch.
just sit there and hope that eventually somebody who I truly dislike, I fall upon and eat them.
Yeah, but what if it was somebody you did like?
Well, that would suck.
It would suck, but it's still not you. Like, you're not in control of it, so
Yeah.
Yeah, but
I would
could
get
you
stuck with the
separate
one
them?
that keeps running into a tree incessantly and just have that
Bonk.
for the rest of eternity.
Bonk.
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 Bonk. Yep.
Now you're lucky you'd be the one who gets stuck in the, like in a small room and just couldn't get out ever again.
Just stay there.
That's just me on a normal day.
You get stuck in a broom closet, and then that's it. You're stuck there. Now, okay.
What?
Immortality. Blessing or curse?
Both.
Neither.
Neither. What do you mean?
Well, if you were immortal, nothing would mean anything, so therefore it is neither blessing nor curse. Because life
Yeah,
and
but
death
you-
wouldn't exist to you. Nothing would have substance or meaning.
I mean, like, I'd get bored, like, 100 years in and be like, I'm out of things to do.
Yeah.
I guess at that point, I'd be like, I'll just start a cult. I mean, I am immortal. I'm gonna have fun with this.
The great acorn.
Yes. I could be the prophet, the one who has been bestowed to never die. And, like, this isn't just the, like, you don't age immortal. This is the you cannot die immortal.
Oh, so you just get decrepit and gross?
Well, you could take that route, or you could have the, you say you get shot in the head. You don't have a bullet hole anymore. You just kind of, like, respawn.
Oh. I was
Like,
going for
give it
decrepit
10
and
minutes,
gross.
and you just stand back up again, and there's no hole in your head or anything.
So you're basically Wolverine.
Kinda. I'd say closer to Deadpool.
Well, Deadpool loses bits every time he gets shot in the head.
That's true.
That's why he is insane.
But I mean, like, imagine, like, anything that would kill you, just can't. Like, you can still feel pain, you can still
Nice.
take damage, but you just can't die from it. Like, if somebody cuts off a limb, give it a couple days, it'll grow back.
Yeah. Well, eventually, enough limbs would get cut off and things like that. Like, your body will actually get used to that.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry about the echo, guys.
It's fine. It's like, if you could have one superpower, what would it be?
Go ahead. I won't talk.
What do you think, Madre?
Superpower?
Yes, any superpower you can think of.
Besides meat vision.
You could have meat vision.
Yeah, but I'd weigh 400 pounds and have to wash myself with a rag on a stick.
I think I would. There's usually 3 options that I go to. 1, the ability to manipulate probability. All of probability, everywhere, everything. What's the chance of something happening? It's 100% now. Or I would have the ability to be average at literally everything. Where I can do literally anything, just not perfect.
You wish to be beige.
Well, no, I like, if I jump off a cliff, I could fly. I'm a little unsteady, but I could fly.
That's not
can make
average. Again, not
No,
average.
that's the thing. I'm not average by human standards. I'm average at anything I attempt to do.
Mission accomplished, brother.
You would have to define standards for each of these, though.
Say a professional flying would be like a bird.
Professional flight? They get paid to fly?
Yes.
Jeez.
The early bird gets the worm after all.
That doesn't sound like a good bonus.
It does not. But like,
The early bird gets like a donut.
I could cure cancer, right? Like, it takes a while, takes a little bit of funding, it's not immediate. There are maybe some weird side effects, but it does work. And it doesn't kill you.
Define weird side effects.
I can't define them off the top of my head, but sonic diarrhea.
Sonic, yeah, I knew there was gonna go with like anal leakage or something awful like that.
Death.
Death. Yeah, that's not a side effect.
It is on so many of the pharmaceutical commercials. Initial side effects may include headaches, nausea, uncontrollable bleeding from your eyeball, and death. Do not
That's
take
called-
if allergic to blank.
It's called Ebola.
But you don't bleed from anywhere else, just your eyeball.
No, all of them have something to do with your hindquarters. Like all of them.
Why is
Yeah,
that?
they always want anal, like they're like anal leakage. Like, I'm just wondering if, because I am fairly certain the people who test pharmaceuticals, they're all the same person. The same 1,800 people take the test. It doesn't really matter, right?
Mhm.
So, out of those 1,800 people who take this, they are like
many
they're
of them?
taking so many drugs that they always have anal leakage.
Because their guts are like, God, please stop.
Yeah, exactly.
We can't
It's not
do
worth
this.
the $500 anymore, guys. I promise you.
I think it's just somebody who's lazy and keeps pooping their pants.
That is a fair assessment.
They just keep sending them to Taco Bell. Come
Probably.
full circle. It's a government conspiracy to give you all diarrhea.
Taco Bell?
Medication, in general. Big Pharma. They're colluding with the toilet paper people.
Oh,
The
yeah.
Charmin people, yes.
The Charmin Bears. They orchestrated COVID-19, so that way they would have more toilet paper sales. I found the connection.
Hey, the toilet paper shortage thing was bad. Remember? we
That
had-
was terrible. Paper towels are not the same.
No, no, they are not.
It's
For anybody
fine.
wondering,
Don't be a wussy.
this is a very large family. So we ran out of toilet paper very fast when there was none.
There's like a lot of us.
Yeah.
My life is ruled by a tiny army that I made myself.
I made you and I can unmake you.
That's messy and I'm not cleaning it up.
It is messy. Most of the time. It depends on how you do it. But I'm still a fan of the liquid nitrogen and the cannon.
Then I have to sweep you up. You have to
No,
be
just wait for-
outside.
You could just wait for me to melt. And then you wet and dry back.
Ew.
Like when I die, I want to be lowered into the grave, my casket, by government officials. They can let me down one last time.
Nice.
We'll find as many Democrats as we can.
No, don't. I might start voting for them after that.
Bridgehead secure. This is only the start.
Damn.
Alright.
Hunt for
Damn, that was cold, man. Remember, Hillary's gone. So, There's
Gone.
not as
Wait,
many dead people voting. We'll see this year's
No.
mail-in ballots how many dead people decide to vote, though.
I swear, I just heard my window creak when you said Hillary Clinton is gone.
Check your email. Is your suicide note in your email right now? If so, you pissed off Hillary Clinton.
I'll hang myself with the paper towels that we used to wipe, and I'll jump off of a 2-foot tall bed. I'll kneel hard enough to break my hyoid bone. He's clearly stabbed himself in the back 27 times and then died. It seems his killer beat him to death with a crowbar and then placed a banana peel by his feet.
Yeah, that's terrible. I only found one of the relics.
Why didn't you find harder?
He was not loot goblin-y enough. He was more pew-pewy.
Pew pewy? Pew pewy le pew.
You heard me.
Well, this game doesn't like to they put all these things you got to find in there, but it doesn't actually lend itself well to actually sitting looking, because corridor A that you've gone through has a wall at the back. You break that wall down, you go back out, and you're all the way back where you started from because it looks the exact same as corridor B.
Mm-hmm.
So you just waste a lot of time. All right. Well,
Am I going in circles? No, you've not even moved. How is this possible?
oh, the upgrade tree. Now this is the one place I have the most disdain for this game.
Why?
Because there's no reason why this number here, 3, should not get me 1, 2, 3 things. It levels up. So this is 1. I don't get anything. The first point I spend in my skills gets me nothing.
That's dumb.
The second point will get me something. Now, okay, so let's say it takes 2 points. But it just progressively gets worse and worse for each one. And it's a fixed number.
And then you stop playing the game.
Well, like the number goes up a little bit each time, I think. And there may be something to do with the amount of things you pick up, things like that. But it is actually just terrible.
Game, I want to progress. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Denied.
But yeah, so it's not very good in that regard. So like this is one of the best spells in the game though. I launch a
Which one?
whirling vortex of fire down the hallway.
Ah. Are you not taking a heavy flamer with you?
It's called the barbecue bonk.
Because if you take a heavy flamer and you can have 2 separate warp fire, you can purge heretics in 3 kinds of holy fire.
Well, there's your... Alright, so there's Psychic Focus, or Psyker Focus, creates an inferno that consumes his enemies.
Mm-hmm.
And all the way down here is the enemy explodes in a blast of flame. With a heavy flamer, we will be full fire.
Ooh.
Fire, fire, fire.
Fire.
So this is your skill tree. Now let me talk about this for a second.
Eh?
So, sorry, I had a coughing fit there for a second.
Oh no, you're dying.
Yeah, I must have the COVIDs because I have a cough because I have a tickle in my throat because I've been
It's
talking
because you
for an
drove
hour and a half
under
now.
those power lines. That's what it did. That's what it was.
Yeah,
power
it's
lines
giving me
gave it to you.
cancer and an extra ball sack.
5G.
No balls, just an extra sack.
I've
call
actually
you
been meaning
Flappy.
to. I've actually been meaning to ask a question about that. Why is my left testicle larger than my other 2?
That's an old joke and you're despicable for using it.
I am. Again, horrible human being.
All right.
I don't actually have a sense of humor. I just have 4 kinds of jokes that I've adopted from other people.
Okay, so here real quick. 10% armor. What does that mean?
Uh-huh. I would
Never,
assume you have
ever
2% more armor.
use percentages on armor. Because first of all, they don't give me a number stat for my armor anyway. So that means nothing to me. Why do I want this? Why do I? It means absolutely nothing to me.
That is kind of weird.
10% of what?
Durability? Amount of damage it blocks? Maybe?
I mean, you have to have a. This is what the actual amount is, and you're getting a percentage of it. But you have to know what precisely it's a percentage of.
This skill gives you
What is the
10%
whole?
additional
It's
gun.
like saying I
Additional what
have
for my gun?
one food.
Yeah.
You know, it's like okay, how much does one food feed or whatever, and
Can I
what
have a
kind of
water?
food is it? I mean, is it even good food?
It might not be food at all. It might just be like flour.
Or like ramen noodles
Hey, don't take that back.
or Pop Tarts.
I can accept that.
Yeah, it's not even good food like toaster strudel or pickles.
Yes, toaster strudels are disgusting. But Pop-Tarts are amazing. But they only come in two
Wrong.
forms that are good.
Wrong.
No, sorry. Sorry, Mr.
Wrong.
President.
Wrong.
Nope,
Wrong.
nope, nope.
Wrong.
Sorry.
Wrong.
Banana pudding.
No, no, no.
Delicious. Change my mind.
You have an entire like 9x13 pan of banana pudding
I
in
do.
there.
And Aiden and I have been the only ones eating it.
This is because you are the only ones that enjoy banana
Enjoy
pudding to that extent.
the nectar of the gods.
You are all crazy. But no. So, Pop-Tarts are great, and they come in two flavors. Brown sugar and cinnamon and s'mores. Other than that, and the chocolate is okay on occasion. The rest, I disavow.
See, I can eat Pop Tarts with a can with a couple asterisks at the end of it. They have to be toasted.
Pop Tart?
Like you can't
See,
eat untoasted
that's just a
Pop-Tarts.
poor man's toaster strudel.
Toaster strudel's disgusting.
Toaster strudels are amazing, and I want one like right now.
Anyway, so 10% of indeterminate number doesn't really tell you.
10% additional gun.
Yeah, 10%. You receive 10% resistance towards attacks, so more resistant to enemy attacks, plus 10% armor. It doesn't mean anything to me. And then it says, hacking time is reduced by 30%.
Well, what was the hacking time before?
That is the most useless skill in the game, because should you hack a turret, 15 Tyranids pop up behind you and start clawing you to death.
They're waiting.
They're just waiting till you get into the turret. So the hacking the turrets is useless. The door hacks. There's a couple of doors you have to hack, but there's always plenty of time. Psychic resistance times 2. Of what?
Of what?
Again, of what?
It's like a politician wrote all these. Or
There are no absolutes.
Only a Sith deals in absolutes. Only marketing deals in absolutes. We here in sales.
No. In marketing, we deal in absolute vague crap. I promise you. You don't make anything absolute. That's the legal department.
No, that's legal department has all the loopholes they get through. That doesn't make anything absolute at all.
They're still absolutely confusing.
You're thinking of the advertising department.
No, dude, seriously? I'm like, look at this fabulous property. Isn't it great? I'm not going to tell you how much we're going to charge for it. You have to deal with legal.
Yeah, that's where legal comes in.
Yeah, and they have the actual, or like accounting. Accounting is absolute. How's that?
All right, I can deal with that.
Legal is...
I vibe with that.
Yeah, accounting is absolute. Marketing is making it purdy. Advertising is taking the purdy and throwing it out into the universe.
Accounting is absolute.
Yes.
It cannot falter.
Yeah, alright, so you have this one. Cannot suffer critical hits. Seems good. But they never tell you in the game
The enemies can't
if
critical.
you actually get a critical hit.
Well, you could enjoy a critical hit on that. It says you can't suffer one. What if you really like it?
Slanesh is calling. Slanesh wants to know your location.
Did you swipe? I don't know what direction it is for swiping. Did you swipe?
Right to accept, left to deny. If I
Do you
remember
have a
correctly.
dating
There's a new
app? Do
No,
you
I
have a
do not.
dating app?
I
I
have
have
watched
no
people
idea.
use them though because I people watch when I'm in public.
This is true. We went to Walmart today, and I feel a whole lot better about myself as a human being.
Well, yeah, you went to Walmart. You weren't viewing human beings.
Not at their finest, no.
I don't think you were viewing human beings at all.
Okay, so we were sitting in the line, and these people were obviously trying to steal stuff, so they stuffed a Tupperware thing filled with, clothes and things like that. And, yeah, so they get caught on the way out,
As you do.
as you do in Walmart. And then the woman proceeded to go absolutely insane. She's
How
holding
dare you
up
accuse me of
this
stealing this
cash. She's
stuff?
like, I got cash right here. I'm just gonna pay for it. Right? She just keeps saying this over and over again.
She's no
She's
intention
got
of
like
paying for it.
$5 in ones in her hands. There's very little cash in her hands.
Yeah.
And she's got about $35 to $50 worth of kids' clothes and stuff like that in her basket that she's trying to steal. And then she's got a whole bunch of other stuff that she didn't pay for in a secondary basket.
Huh?
Now, I need to see a manager. Blah 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 blah. You're so rude. I'm gonna have your job. Blah 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 blah. We're just gonna leave. And then they try to push
I'm
their
just
other
gonna
cart
leave.
filled with non-paid for things out the door.
I'm just gonna leave with my stolen property.
Exactly. But hacking
Foolproof
60%,
plan.
useless.
Sneak 100.
Weapons no longer jam. They don't do it that often anyway.
Aren't you
The
using a
enemies can no
flamer?
longer parry you when using a melee weapon.
Did they really parry that often?
I haven't experienced it yet.
These are really sucky upgrades.
Yeah.
In Borderlands, it's like, yeah, you just do more damage.
Right.
Or
But okay, so for command, he can equip the plasma cannon. That's a good That's a good upgrade. In fact, that is the first one I do.
because it's
And then
a
you have
cannon.
2 more points. And then it has their armor has 10%. Okay. Allies can equip the Thunderhammer and Storm Shield. Not
Okay.
useful in this game. 10% armor again. So what I'm wondering is that an extra 10%? Or are they just telling you that it's 10%?
Is it 10? Well, the first
Because it
one
doesn't
is
say
10%.
20%. It
Yeah,
doesn't
the
tell you
first
if
one
it
is-
stacks.
Yeah. Well, there's another question here. The first one is 10% of the current value. Is the second one 10% of the previous value in addition, making it 20%, or is it 10% of the inflated value?
These
So
are
if I
all
have
questions
100
we would all like to know, but you have no way of knowing because they
Yeah.
don't give you numbers.
Well, it's like if I have 200 armor and I have an additional 10%, I have 220, right? But then if I put another 10% on that, do I get 10% of 220 or do I get 20% of 200?
The difference being a whole 4 armor, or 2 armor.
Yeah.
So
But
it's not that
think
doesn't
about
really like in that particular case it doesn't really make much of a difference. But yeah, I
Yeah,
get your
but
point.
it doesn't make any sense. Like this is going with a random number. For all I know, you could have like 2 million armor, and it could be like a huge difference.
Okay, now this one seems good. Allies
not.
get 70% chance to resist a fatal hit. That seems pretty good. That means even if their armor is at 0 and they're just about dead, there's still a 70% chance that you're
They
not
just
going to die.
Keep going.
Yeah. I would like this to say that. I could care if they parry my weapons. That's a mechanic in the game. This is saying I can't die 70% of the time. I am okay with this.
And all you gotta do is stack a 70% dodge onto it somehow and just take no damage and not die ever.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll put 1 point down there. But yeah, no, it is a terrible, terrible upgrade system all around. Like, I absolutely hate it.
You can have 10 additional gun. What? 10 gun. Sir, do you want to get the whole 10 gun, or would you like the whole 10% armor? Well, what does the 10% armor do? We have no idea. Oh, we were on Weird People at Walmart and we got off on this tangent. What's the weirdest thing you've seen at Walmart?
The weirdest thing I've seen at Walmart?
I know which one it is because I was there with you. That was when that older guy was totally naked walking down the halls.
Yeah, and that was at our
He
current
was
Walmart. He
he
was
was
just
wearing slippers.
Starkers. He had on
SpongeBob
house slippers. And he was Starkers, and they were trying to catch him
They
and
couldn't
put something
catch him.
over top of him, and
He was slippery.
Yeah, I don't know what he was doused in.
I-
There was obviously a mental health component for that. So I mean that's
Yeah, I don't
that's
think
not
many regular people go, I'm gonna go get lathered up in baby oil and run around Walmart naked in SpongeBob slippers.
okay. No. All right. Remember when we lived in Florida,
Yes.
and there was the dude who wore the gold lame speedo and rode around on a unicycle,
that
and
was
he was at
terrible.
Walmart.
All the time.
Yes,
I think he lived there.
because he needed
Baby oil. He was buying baby oil all the time. Wait a minute.
that one. I didn't see what he was purchasing. I was just concerned because dude was at least 60
not-
some odd years old, and
And it was terrible. What was he buying? He had a whole cart full of baby oil.
I don't know what I don't remember that at all. I just remember he rode his freaking unicycle all over the place, wearing nothing but a golden mace speedo.
He almost ran over my feet a couple times.
You saw the real life greased up deaf guy from Family Guy.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, we hope you all enjoyed our banter and our fun. We're gonna end the stream there tonight. If you guys all enjoy these fun little videos where we just kind of screw around and chit chat and stuff like that, let us know. Remember to like and subscribe and visit dnd40k.com. We also have a Discord.
Join it.
What?
Join the Discord.
Join the Discord. Yeah, we have plenty of spaces